Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our examination into Capcom Arcade Stadium. Today we're going to look at Commando. That's about a soldier who forgot his underwear, and well, he still had to go to war. Alright, let's take a look at the manual real fast. This is one of the games which might benefit from a rotated screen, because it is a vertically oriented game. You know, I think the thing that they should really do with these rotated screens is to not just rotate the screen, which you can do, and set the controls correctly, which again you can also do. But I wish they could move around the HUD elements and rotate the HUD elements, because, you know, even though you're getting the full view and you're controlling it one-to-one with a controller properly, there's something about having the HUD elements also rotated that makes your eyes go a little crazy. If only they could separate like the HUD elements and the screen itself, I think that would work out the best. But I know that would be quite a bit of work to implement something like that. Alright, as always, you know, we have different frames available that we can set. That resemble a lot of the well, I don't know if it resembles the I don't know if it resembles so much the arcade cabinet that Commando came in. It was very plain, if I remember right. We'll set that in normal. And again, you can have no display filter, and then various forms of scan lines, a real subtle filtering, and then scan lines and screen distortions to match the curvature of a CRT. Again, the screen orientation is if you want to physically turn your system over or your TV is physically turned. And then the display orientation is if you want to take advantage of rotating the screen, but want to keep the controls one-to-one. Instead of changing the screen orientation, which also requires you to rotate your controls as well. Alright, let's see. I think the funny thing about this game, at least for me, is that all of the home versions are better than the arcade. I mean, as far as content, you know, the arcade still has like the sound and graphic advantage. But all of the home versions, the NES version, the 7800 version, the PC, I think there was a PC version as well, they all feature like extra elements to the game which are not in the arcade. So, like, this is actually not the best way to play the arcade version. But since we're here, let's see if we can get to the end. This is also one of these earlier games that doesn't have an ending. It just kind of loops around once you get past a certain number of stages. I think it's 8 stages. We'll see how well we do here. Because the game is pretty difficult. No, damn it. Damn it. Guy's running off all by himself. What the heck? I'm trying to save you, you jerk. Actually, hold on a minute. It's my hand grenade. My hand grenade should be B. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Yeah, like the home versions, they feature like these hidden bunkers you can find, where you can rescue additional POWs. And I think in general the sound is actually better in the console versions. Don't get me wrong, there is something very, very charming about the sound in this game too. But I think overall the use of sound, especially in the 7800 version, which is sort of strange to say because I hardly ever played that version. You know, the 7800 was definitely not a popular system. But and you know, it also had like a special sound chip inside the cartridge, which was pretty rare for the 7800. But to me, that's the best version, if you can find it, if you still have a system. Outside of that, the NES version is just fine. Raining grenades. Ugh. All the tunes are really good. I mean, the composition's really great. Real memorable sound. Oh, that's right, you can't continue. You really have to get all the way through to the end on your own. Whoa, boy, I don't know if I can do that. That might be a tall order. The game is pretty, I mean, it's difficult. You know, one shot and you're dead. It's easy to get shot, yeah. I know. I always have my hand on that ZL. I tend to hit it on accident a bunch. It's even worse when I'm playing fighting games. Oh, come on. God, I mean, look at how many enemies there are. It's so crazy. I think what makes it so difficult is they come in at all directions and all angles. There's no strafing either. I mean, you just shoot in the direction that you walk. The no-face soldier. No underwear either. I mean, he is Commando. Oh, come on! No! Shit, look at how many grenades they're throwing. My god. Ugh. I know there's no easy difficulty either. This is it. This is the easiest it gets. Run my ass off. I found my underwear. Before the commander finds out I'm out here, chafing my balls off. My stink might lead the enemy to our camp. They're gonna know I had eggs for breakfast. Look at all this shit, oh my god. Okay, smell me a miles away. No! Oh my god. I think the worst part is that there's like no power-ups either. I mean, you've just got this one gun and that's it. Like, it's such a frantic game, too. Oh, come on. How many grenades do I have? Man, you got like infinite pockets. Ugh. It's so hard. I wish you could strafe. It's well before the age of strafing for foot soldiers. You know, you can strafe with a tank in these days, but not as a person. It wasn't really until SNK came along and did all those rotary controller games that you could kind of shoot and point in a different direction. They all came from like the clown car school. It's just stuff a million people in those bunkers. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I personally don't find the Commando series all that fun, even though I love shmups. Something about this never really felt all that, or never really clicked with me, I guess. I don't know. I certainly wouldn't take this over, like, Vulgus or something. But, you know, that doesn't mean it's a bad game. I just, like, it's just not the thing that I'm, like real anxious to play in this whole collection. Oh, come on! Oh boy, that was a bad run. I really should just disable the slow-mo, but, you know, we've used that slow-mo so many times in this collection. These games are, like, so ridiculously difficult. Oh, come on! I know, I wish you had a shotgun or something. Some sort of spread weapon. You don't earn anything. This is it. You seek your underwear with just one semi-automatic rifle. It's your punishment for losing your laundry. Oh. A wall of bullets. I can't believe this thing comes back. No. No. Damn it. My score! Oh no! Alright, we'll try to save at the beginning of every stage. You know, assuming I don't totally screw up the opening getting to the end of the stage. Which I do regularly, as you can see. I mean, I've only got 6 lives for the the entire game. And we've got to try to get through, all the stages until it repeats. This is a measly number of lives, with the game being as difficult as it is. Oh my god. Alright. This way we can continue from here. Better than nothing, I guess. No! Oh, it's so dangerous to on the edge of the screen there, but it's kind of the safest place at the same time. I mean, that's certainly not any better. Whoa. Damn it. Alright, fine. Back to the beginning of the stage. What? Where did you come from? Yeah. Didn't mean to do it. I swear I didn't mean to do it. Well, I would not destroy that bunker. Over here. Over here. I lost too many lives, but okay. I guess I can rewind if I run out of lives. Ugh. No. Damn it. God. Come out shooting. God, it's so dangerous in there. It's just so easy to die in that clusterfuck there. Damn it. Ba-ding! Fries are done. Oh, come on. What? Oh. Just like the front of the engine ran me over. That's so funny. That's nice. Okay. What? Oh my god. Look at that. Why do I even bother? It's just some inevitable death there. And it doesn't really matter how fast you shoot, you know, there's always going to be some gap in there that you can't atone for. If you stick around, all they do is just spawn more guys. So you really have to keep moving forward. But moving forward also means that there's, like, guys stacked up behind you shooting you as well. I wish I had something I could do about that. I mean, it's just so... Alright. Fate has determined that I must run into that bullet. Oh, see? I didn't even see that. The only problem with those bridges, they can, you know, hide the enemy fire. Yeah, sometimes get caught in the buildings too. I mean, look at that. What am I doing there? Bulls travel underneath the bridge. There, I can't even see what got me. There's a ton of shit there. No, come on. Oh. That's the wrong place to go, apparently. I don't know if I can make it all the way through this stage without dying. I mean, I doubt it. Ugh. It's a curse having that button there sometimes. But that's just, it's like really comfortable to put my fingertips there. Gotta be able just to make it to the end here. Alright, let's just try to mush on through and see what happens. Yeah, well, that's probably not the way to go about it, huh? Yeah, see, I mean, you have to stop and take care of guys behind you. They will come to get you. You're gonna just be surrounded on all sides. No, oh, come on. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Oh, God, screw this game. I really... Oh, yeah. I wish this saving and loading was faster. I mean, waiting for this little animation to happen. It just makes it so that like you don't really want to do a quick save because it takes too much time. I mean, it's hardly quick. It's much easier just to use the rewind feature than it is to, you know, save and then load and save and load. Maybe that'll be something that'll be fixed with the next gen versions, or the last gen versions, I should say. I said I don't think they're making a I think they're making a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series version of the Stadium. Yikes. Get away from me. Oh, really? I could not shoot that guy. See? I'm like dancing around my bullets. Nah. Who's throwing all the damn grenades? I get stuck in this corner. I mean, I don't know what to do about it. Wait, why would I set the place on fire and then run inside? I mean, I did lose my underwear. I guess I'm not the brightest bulb in the, you know, in the brigade. Congratulations, first duty finished. I dutied in my underwear, so I didn't take it with me. Oh, good! It's even harder than before. Well, that's so much to look forward to. Actually, you know, it actually is impressive how many sprites are on the screen. You know, we've got bullets everywhere, and, you know, we've got tons of soldiers. No, wow, really? I forget. People in the army can't swim. Little known fact. Hard to believe they wouldn't train them for something like that, huh? God. Wall of fire. Oh, and there's a puddle there, that's right. Oh, now I can walk over the water. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's finish out our lives since we went through the first cycle. Yeah, there's only 4 areas. Again, this is where the home console versions, you know, while they're not quite as frantic as the arcade version, they featured more levels, and then they featured like I said, there's secrets, you know, secret bunkers you could rescue, you know, other soldiers from. This is one of the few cases where the home version, even for the time, was better. Usually the home version was like a different genre, like going from you know, from Rygar, the home version, or the arcade version, to the home version of Rygar. I mean, they're like completely different games. Or Bionic Commando being, you know, very much different games. Here, you know, it's the same kind of game on the home console versions. You know, the original NES, the 7800, and Commodore 64. I think there was a version for that as well. They just spent more time giving, or putting in more content for a home user. Since it wasn't just an arcade experience, it was an experience that could, you know, maybe last for a couple days, or at least a weekend. You know, not just the 20 minutes or 10 minutes that you just spend per credit in a stand-up arcade. Oh, what the hell? Really? Yeah, it was really into me. Must have sniffed me out. Something smells like old roast beef. It must be that soldier. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Commando. That is part of the Capcom Arcade Stadium on Nintendo Switch. Again, I think I'll end up picking one of these up on the last-gen consoles as well, the PS4 or Xbox. I don't know, let me know which one you'd rather see. Because I do notice, you know, frame skips here and there, even in a game like this. It's not as bad as other games, but you do see it once in a while here on Commando. You know, and the later games, the CPS2 games, you see a lot more. It doesn't really bother me, but it is something noticeable, and I think it's something that they could definitely patch. You know, if they decide to do more patches, you know, rolling updates on their emulator. Hopefully that's true. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.